Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones, and we've just had probably one of the worst things that can happen in our particular situation, and that is the North declaring war. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not sure how that's really going to go. I'm going to assume that things are going to go badly. And I'm still just standing here, kind of, doing my thing, getting some giants and everything. Oh wow, Mr. Sand was actually, he was actually a prisoner. I didn't even realize that he got himself taken prisoner, but okay. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with whenever I have a vassal or a party, they always get themselves taken prisoner somehow. Always happens, no matter what. And kind of wish they wouldn't, but it happens. It happens. Anyway, I am probably just gonna try to get to 280, something like that. Yeah, just try to get to 280. I started the episode here just primarily because we had the North declare war, and I wanted you to see exactly what was gonna happen then, because I'm gonna assume that they're gonna try and take Then. I would be very surprised if they don't go for that almost immediately, because let's face it, it's right there. It's a very large fief, pretty easy to take. I mean, we had not too many difficulties dealing with it. Peace offer for the free folk. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. As I said before, I kind of want to eliminate the free folk if at all possible, or try to take as many of their fiefs as I can, because if I don't do that, my territory is basically 0. And that's just not good. That's just not going to work. So I'm very much hoping that I'll be able to do that. I'm at 286 now, but I do have a bunch of random free folk units, which I am not that big a fan of. So I'm actually going to be losing those right now. And we're just going to continue recruiting our prisoners, because we're going to get some cannibals and things like that in our army. And yeah, as I said before, we need to be careful with making sure that Gisela actually stays alive, because if she dies, she's the last remaining vassal in the Free Folk, and I don't really want, the entirety of the Free Folk lands to go to some random faction instead of my own. So I need to be very careful of that. I need to make sure that we are not pushing things too far. But after we get, I think, probably one more round of recruits, then I will be making my way on, and hopefully we're not going to run into Mr. Stark, because he is very strong, as I showed you in the previous episode. He is extremely strong, and I doubt I would be able to beat him with just one party. It's going to be very difficult for us to do that. Anyway, oh yeah, because they're at... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hello there. This is actually a pretty decent shot here. 197. Okay, so Mir is obviously declaring war against us as well. It doesn't really matter. They're too far away to do anything useful. So let's see what we can do here. I actually... Okay, here we go. Yeah, just battering ram. Just battering ram, and then we're just going to go straight on in. This is going to be painful. They're going to kill a lot of my giants by doing this. Should I even do this? Oh, see, now I'm... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Maybe I should have kept some people. Okay, we're just going to go in, and we're just going to hope that the ballistas don't do that much, but obviously, because the giants have such significant hitboxes, it's going to be damaging. It's going to be damaging basically no matter what I do, so it's also... Oh, why is it this map? Why is it this map every single time? It's every single time we go on to a free folk siege, siege of some kind. It is always this. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I have a bad feeling about this. All right, let me see if I can actually get the ladder up myself, and maybe I'm going to be able to tackle one of these enemies on the ballista over there. That would be wonderful, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, because as you can see, we're kind of having a bit of a problem here. But yeah, I'm actually not sure. Maybe I can jump. Yeah, no, really? I can't jump? Okay, that's kind of sad. I was actually hoping I'd be able to... Oh, look at that. We got in. We got in really, really nicely right there. Okay, now I can actually get on the ballista here, kill that guy. There we go. Yeah, no ballista for you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I've got to be careful here. Don't really want to get myself killed. I'm basically just going to try and protect... Oh, what? The giants can actually go up the ladders? Are you serious right now? The giants can actually go up the ladders? I had no idea that they could do that. I didn't think that they would be able to, because the ladders are small and for normal people, and giants are massive, and I really didn't think that they would be able to do that. Alright, okay, that has opened up a whole avenue of new things that we can potentially accomplish now. In other words, we can just go straight on in if we want to, and it's highly unlikely that they're going to be able to do anything against us. How many have we lost so far? Only 10. Okay, that's actually not even bad. So let me just continue murder this guy. How dare you continue shooting when I'm right behind you? That is very insulting indeed. Alright, come on, kill him. There we go. I mean, technically it's not even killing him. Technically we're just knocking them unconscious, because of course we are using blunt weapons. Gotta bear that in mind. Alright, I think we're basically done. Yes, we are. We are basically done. Oh yeah, by the way, I do realize that there is a new version of Realm of Thrones out, and it has a wide variety of updated features. In other words, it has static wars, so it has like lore-based wars. It has faction destruction as well, so basically factions can actually be destroyed, and generally everything has been tightened up, polished, and just, you know, generally being a lot better. So I'd highly recommend checking that out. And the only unfortunate thing is, as far as I'm aware, it is not save game compatible. So for me specifically, that's obviously going to be a little bit problematic, but for anyone else that doesn't have a save currently, go for it. Have some fun. Have some fun. It is a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm not going to take any prisoners. As I said before, I don't think that that's particularly necessary. I'm just going to show mercy here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make someone a vassal. I'm going to make Hodor a vassal. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do that because I have enough influence to be able to do that. Here we go. We're going to give him this castle right here. And we're going to pay, yeah, as you can see, 20,500. And boom. And he's going to be called Hodor. Indeed. There you go. Perfect. And our relation has increased to 99 with him. And now he can go off and he can do whatever he wants to do. And that's amazing, because he's the only one that doesn't really do anything in my army at the moment. He doesn't have anything that contributes to our overall party strength, if you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, I would like to take Hardhome, but Hardhome is insanely well defended, so I probably won't be able to do that. I'd like to take Frostfang's camp though, and so that's exactly what I will do now. We will head over there straight away. Let me see, why am I moving so slowly? Why am I moving so slowly? Is it because we're in a forest? We're disorganized? It's nighttime? We're in the snow? Wow, yeah, this is harsh. Okay, wait a minute. I need to save Hodor, apparently. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people around here. Okay, yeah, the north obviously doesn't like us that much. Okay, Hodor, go, 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 go. Can you attack, please? Oh, are you serious, sir? What is he doing? Okay, well, never mind. Bran is over here as well. And Donella, okay, kind of a bit weird that she decided to come in here, considering she doesn't have anyone with her. So there you go. Easy, easy win. Not bad at all. We have... Oh, hello. We have the ability to rescue some giants. That's nice. Anything else here, actually? Nothing amazing. Doesn't really seem worth it to me. Although, to be fair, I do have some tier 1s and tier 2s, so we can kind of get rid of those. I'm going to be a little bit more selective and a little bit more widespread in the things that I decide to use now, because obviously we're going to need every hand on deck, pretty much. We need to make sure that everything's working as intended. So let me just, I guess I'll just take that. I don't know. I kind of want to take tier 5s and above, but obviously that's very choosy, you know, that's very like, well, you know, it's highly unlikely we're going to be able to always get tier 5s or above, but that's kind of what I wanted to do. Hodor is running away from Bran at the moment. Oh, you made a huge error, Mr. Bran. That is not good. That is not good for you one bit. Okay, so he actually has someone as a prisoner right now. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I guess we will actually head in to the fight this time, because obviously he has a pretty significant amount of units. Don't really want to auto-resolve here and lose people unnecessarily. Unfortunately, Hodor is now no longer going to be our leader here, so I'm going to have to be the one that is the infantry leader. And here we go. Alright, should I just go for it? Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to tell my people to charge. I'm just going to tell them to charge. I think we need to get this done. We need to get this out of the way, and then we can move on, and we can actually start taking Frostfang's camp. I'd like to be able to do that if at all possible. I really hoped that I had timed that a little bit better, but unfortunately not. That was some massive damage, though, all things considered. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, could I actually hit enemy cavalry, please? I would love to be able to do that. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, the club does seem a little bit less long than you might expect, or maybe it's just because it's quite large and you kind of don't really know where the thing is that actually hits. I mean, obviously it's obvious to see, you know. I mean, come on, you know, you can see it, but it is a bit more difficult to wield, if you know what I mean. You know, it kind of has a bit of a, you know, you think it's larger than it is. Let's just say that, and it can be a bit difficult then to deal with. But yeah, this is going to be pretty easy for us, or it should be pretty easy for us. I'm just going to speed things up, and we are basically done. Yes, we are. There we go. My giants are having some issues killing that one guy, so I'm just going to move them back here and then tell them to charge, and there we are. That was a wonderful victory. Not bad at all. And of course, we do have a massive amount of prisoners. See, now that's the wonderful thing about actually using these guys. I'm actually going to these are mercenaries. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna yeah, I don't really. I'm just gonna continue taking them prisoner, I guess. Okay. Oh, the Night's Watch was released. Yeah, of course, that's absolutely fine because, of course, he is indeed a neutral party, shall we say? He is a neutral party, so that's pretty good. Anyway, let me level these guys up. We're just gonna level some of these, and then we're gonna let go all of the tier 4s. I know. I said I was gonna, you know, kind of keep tier 4s around, but I do see a bunch of tier 5s here, as you can see. So I'm actually pretty happy about that. Giants? Any giants? No. Kind of unfortunate. There we go. That seems nice. And there we go. Wonderful. There's another cannibal too. Alright, so now we can move on. Okay, so Frostfang's Keep. That is where we want to go. Frostfang's... What is it called? Frostfang's something or other? I don't even know what it's called, because I've literally just wanted to... Yeah, Frostfang's Camp. There we go, there we go. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to go over there, or we could just go and take Craster's Keep. I don't know. That's the thing. I'm kind of in a bit of two minds about everything right now. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, I also need to actually do some executing. We are going to execute Bran. I know. Maybe not the best idea, but yes, we're going to do that. And there's Brynden as well. There we go. Execute him too. I kind of wish that I'd get all their gear. I kind of wish I had that mod that allowed me to get their gear, but that's actually not. That's not the case at the moment. I mean, everyone doesn't really like me right now as it is. Oh yes, Hodor. Yes, you actually went in. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's just do a nice little auto resolve against this. There we go. And then we can take her prisoner, and Lyanna can go free. Night's Watch, a bunch of them. Pretty nice. I'll take a couple. Do they have any giants? Any giants as prisoners? No, I don't think they do. Alright, perfectly fine. And we'll just take the rest of the loot. Okay, I'm actually thinking that maybe I'll give some units to Hodor, because at the moment he's having some huge issues. So I think we're probably going to do something about that. Oh. I cannot give? Are you serious right now? I cannot actually give him troops. Okay, that is kind of weird. Alright, I'm going to give him 500,000. Boom. There we go. And now he's going to be... now he can just do whatever he wants. He's got 500k. Hopefully he's not going to get himself taken prisoner and then all that money is going to go to waste. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to probably do something here where we will just execute. Apparently, we're going to be executing some Mormonts right now. Technically, if you remember, Elias used to be a Mormont, but obviously in Bannerlord, you're not able to take the name of, you know, a current clan or anything like that. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the name Mormont, but generally, that is where this character came from. He came from being a Mormont, hilariously enough. But nowadays, yeah, that's not actually the case. Nowadays, he's just a regular old Beartild, yes. Because obviously I can't have the Mormont name. But otherwise, we're just going to continue executing. And I think... I really wish Hodor would actually do something in regards to garrisoning his fiefs. I mean, look, these guys literally have no idea what they're even doing right now. They're just kind of running into this territory and basically being like, hey, attack me, kill me. Ah, hello. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit difficult. That's a little bit difficult now. All right, let me actually just have a quick look-see here. I am interested to see. Do you think we can actually win against this guy? It's highly unlikely, right? Or at least I think it's probably highly unlikely. Hello there. I'm just going to try and attack this guy. He's going to get in the disorganized state, which is absolutely fine. Why is Hodor just staying at the village there? That is kind of a weird thing for him to do, is it not? I mean, I would have expected him almost 100% to just run around and, you know, actually recruit from other villages. I mean, he's literally just standing there, as you can quite clearly tell. I have a bad feeling that he is bugged, or he is just recruiting from that one place over and over again. Okay, so these guys are literally going to go in here. I am going to sneak in beforehand, and we're going to do... What are we actually going to do? I guess we'll just wait here for some time, and we'll see whether they actually go in. I'm going to assume that they will. Yeah, this is... Oh, wow, this is... okay, that's a little bit more difficult than anticipated, but I do have a bunch of giants, and it should be... Oh, he's going in. He's going in, and we have a bunch of catapults. That's actually really good for us, because catapults, if the AI on our side is actually doing what they're supposed to do, then they should be destroying all of the enemy siege equipment, or at the very least, as much of the enemy siege equipment as possible. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let's see if we can actually do some cool stuff here. And otherwise, I'm going to probably... What should I actually do? Guess I will wait. Gonna wait at the side here. Oh yeah, okay, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Okay, I just realized that the giants, oh, they can actually use the siege. Oh, that's cool. All right. That's kind of nice. Anyway, as I was saying, I just realized that, well, shall we say, it just dawned on me that the giants themselves have such large hitboxes, because obviously they're massive, that they're going to get hit by basically every single projectile coming this way. And that's really, really bad, because, you know, then they're just going to get picked apart by a variety of ranged enemies, and it's going to be a hugely uncomfortable situation when, you know, 50% of our giants population are eliminated just through random ranged damage. But we can only hope that that's not going to happen. And hopefully what we're going to be able to do is destroy their siege towers and things like that. So I'm just going to speed things up a little bit, see whether the enemy is actually going to make it. No, we destroyed their battering ram. That's already amazing. And hopefully we're going to be able to destroy their siege towers as well. As you can see, we're actually eliminating a bunch of their vassals too through the use of our catapults. Wow, look at that. Look at the amount of damage that our giants are doing with the catapults. Absolutely amazing. I personally I'm awful with using catapults, but it is so incredibly nice to see that our giants are actually doing a good job. Unfortunately, it seems to me that this siege tower is going to actually reach the walls. So that's a little bit sad, but we can't really do much about that. Why are my guys actually taking damage right here? Are they being attacked by something? I assume they're getting shot. Yeah. There's a bunch of axes coming towards us. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. I guess I'm just going to try and do some damage. Do some damage as much as I can with my thrown weapons. And, well, actually, wait a minute. Can I get over here? Huh. Oh, there's someone with a... okay. There's someone with a ladder over there, so I'm just going to go over there real fast. Because the siege tower itself is going to be a bit difficult for me to deal with, so I'm going to stand here instead. Although, I've got a bunch of giants here too, but that's exactly what I was talking about. The giants are going to be so incredibly easy to hit because they are so tall. And that's going to make everything much more uncomfortable than it would otherwise be if we had regular-sized units. These guys are actually also blocking me from moving away. Ah, okay, there we go. Yeah. actually want to go outside the walls. Wait a minute. Are you thinking what I'm thinking right now? I think I kind of have to do that. Okay. I'm gonna do something now. This might be really, really stupid, but I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna see whether we can actually make a good go of things here. So I'm gonna see something. I've opened up the gates, and there's a reason for this. I want my giants to actually come down here and actually fight the enemy in a sort of like one-on-one, you know, not a one-on-one situation, but kind of like, you know, right up close and personal. That's pretty much what I want them to do. Unfortunately, my giants have now closed the door, which is not great. Hold the door, you know. But yeah, that's kind of okay. You know what? I'm gonna tell everyone to hold position here. We've already eliminated a bunch of enemies, which is pretty good. And I'm just gonna... Oh, we've got some giants outside here, hilariously enough. Not sure what they're doing out here, but okay. Okay, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how giants even exited, but apparently they did. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are actually still fighting. They should be moving back to over here where I told them to move, but apparently they don't want to do that. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Oh well, yeah, I'm actually wondering whether you know what? Let's charge, guys. Come on. No, 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 no. Don't. Who closed the door? Come on. Don't close the door now. Okay, so I'm just going to charge, and we're just going to do some damage, and hopefully that's going to be... hopefully they're going to be coming out. Can they please come out? Okay, well, I was hopeful that they would come out, but apparently they're not. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my forces are not coming out. Okay, well, that's sad. I guess I can kind of tell them to hold position out here, but I kind of wanted them just to... I don't know. Well, never mind. Okay. Okay, got to be careful about these guys. Do bear in mind that these fellows do actually have some decent proficiencies, so even if I were to, you know, try to go into a one-on-one situation with some of them, they'd probably be able to beat me, because I do have a pretty slow weapon. Alright. We're losing more and more people, which is problematic. I'm actually... Can we... Oh, look, my giants are actually going across... What? Okay, I didn't even realize that they could do that. They can go out of the siege tower right there, because the siege tower doesn't actually have a ladder. But hilariously enough, we know now that the siege towers, or not the siege towers, but the siege ladders can actually be ascended, you know, by the giants themselves. So that's actually a pretty big deal. And you can see here that we've got a bunch of giants coming out now, so that's really nice. Hopefully, this is actually going to cause us to achieve victory much faster than we otherwise would have been able to. Let me see how many we've eliminated so far. 400. Okay, that's pretty decent. Okay, I gotta be careful here, as I say. Can't just randomly attack, you know, gotta kind of be a bit strategic about the whole thing. Don't really want to get myself murdered unnecessarily. Oh, that fellow literally had no idea what hit him. There you go. Well, he did. He saw it before it hit his face, but, you know. Alright. Oh, these... Oh, okay, yeah. No. These huntresses are not going to have any idea what's going on. They have no shields. They are mostly horse archers. So, anytime that we're fighting them, it's going to be pretty easy for us to eliminate them, I guess. Night's Watch, Protector of the Realm. Haha. That's a very high-level unit, I believe. Okay, yeah, they're trying to get the gate down, which is to be expected. I don't know why they would even bother to try and get the gate down, personally, because I did open it up multiple times, and they are not bothering, really, to do much there, but, oh well, never mind. My forces are doing pretty nicely, I gotta say. They're still doing pretty nicely, even with the charge order. Actually, a lot more, in my opinion at least, a lot more effective than they were before. Let me see if I can... Can I destroy this, actually? I'm doing 95 damage? 100 damage with this thing? Look at how easy it is for me to destroy the siege tower. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm not going to just destroy it right now because obviously I don't want my own forces to be standing on it, because if I have people standing on it, they're going to die instantly. So, or at least that's how it used to work. So I'm going to just wait a little bit longer. I guess this is good. Oh, well, yes, by all means, fellows, by all means, go. Thank you. There we are. All right, that's been destroyed. Fantastic. And the enemy is basically done, as you can see. Well, I mean, they're not done because they still have a significant amount of units on the battlefield, but that's actually not even bad because you could see here, look at how many troops we've eliminated so far. That's pretty good. I mean, there's over 1,300 enemies here, but I think actually because you have giants, I mean, if you're in my position, you have giants, you need to make the most of them. So you can't just stand inside the walls. In my opinion, standing inside the walls is for normal-sized people, not massive, hulking strength beasts, which are which are what the giants are, basically. But yeah, anyway, let me just speed this up because there's only a little bit remaining. And that is indeed... Well, I died. That was obviously unintended. An unintended side effect right there. That was hilarious. Anyway, not a big deal because we are going to win. There you go. We're going to win. And we actually ended up losing only 19 giants total, which is pretty crazy. And me charging outside there, that was it was a bit of a risk, but I kind of thought, hey, you know what? If we have so many giants, I think that's probably worth it. You know, in many cases. All right, so we're just going to be taking all of these guys prisoner. Benjen? Wasn't Benjen actually part of the Wild Hares? The mercenary company? That's kind of weird. Oh well, never mind. We're just going to continue taking as many people as possible, and we are then going to be... Well, you know what we're going to be. Oh yes. There we go. We're going to be taking them prisoner as well. We're going to be taking everyone prisoner. Jon Snow! Hello there, Jon Snow. There you go. You've been freed there, sir. That is absolutely fine. Wonderful. Alright, so do they have anything that I really want to take? Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to be taking them nevertheless because there's a bunch here and I'm going to place them in the garrison, I suppose. Because we can, right? Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense for us to do that. So let's donate to the garrison. Let's just put a bunch in here. I'm going to be keeping some units, as I said before. So we're going to be keeping every single high-tier unit as much as we can. There's a bunch, actually. There's a bunch of pretty high-tier units. And otherwise, that's it. I'm not going to be taking anything else. But there's 167 units now inside the garrison, which is actually perfect. That's really, really nice, in fact. Hodor is doing basically not much. So anything that I can do to kind of help him out, I think is going to be very much appreciated from his side. But yeah, anyway, we definitely need to get over to Frostfang's camp, but I have eliminated a huge amount of enemies, so I suppose that's actually kind of good, because then we don't have to deal with them in the future. So, I guess the axe is calling me. Yes, indeed, the axe is calling me. Let's do this. Alright, there's the final fellow being eliminated, being executed, shall we say. And now everything is looking a lot more secure, although to be fair, we still have not met Mr. Stark. And we know him to have a very, very large army, so I'm a bit worried about that, but there's not much more we can do apart from defend ourselves and just try our best. And you can see here the free folk. Let me actually just take a quick look at them because I need to make sure that I'm not doing anything too bad with them. Alright, so... Dolph is actually still a thing. Dolph is a mercenary, however. So doesn't actually own anything. And Sons of the Harpy, obviously, they are indeed mercenaries as well. So, technically, Gisela is the only person still alive. She is the owner of Frostfang's camp, Hardhome, Craster's Keep as well. So that's something to bear in mind. Yeah, but apart from that, everything else has seemingly been taken by the North. So... I guess we know where we're going to be going next. Anyway, I did actually level up, so I'm going to be putting another point in engineering, because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Losses to siege bombardment have a 50% chance of getting wounded instead of killed. Alright, so for me personally, this is amazing. I have said multiple times, I really do not like Siege Bombardment, but this is one of the best perks for being able to counter it. And I think that, in my opinion, this is probably the perk you want to get if you think you're going to be doing a lot of ranged siege gameplay or anything like that. So I'm going to be taking that. And otherwise, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.